Hello and welcome to Mann's Model Moments. Today I'm going to tell you a bit more about behind the scenes of the channel and different ways that you can support me so you can understand the impact these things have and what that means to us both. Now, I started this channel back in April last year as a part-time thing, but I lost my job in June, so I decided to put some more effort into the channel and try to get it monetized. This isn't an easy thing for a new channel, and it takes a lot to try to put out consistent, quality content and have that noticed by the YouTube algorithm. I didn't want to make just clickbait videos, but quality content that I'd be interested in myself and would help people out there, modelers both young and old, starters and experienced alike. This was a real struggle until this video released at the end of last year, which for some reason was recognised by the algorithm and took off in a big way, and got me through those various monetization criteria, allowing me to qualify for the vanishingly small amount of advertisement revenue that YouTube pays. If you're wondering how little, it's pennies for every 1,000 views, so don't think of giving up your day job to become rich on YouTube. I need to be at least an order of magnitude more successful before I could even start earning a minimum wage. And I'm thankful that I had some savings to sustain me over the past 9 months, and a supportive and understanding partner. I wouldn't be talking to you here if it wasn't for her. To give you a bit of extra context, on average, a 15 to 20 minute video that I put out on this channel is condensed down from about 8 hours of video footage, from about 12 to 16 hours of actual modelling work. Writing and editing the script takes around 1 or 2 hours as I record the audio separately, which then typically takes another hour of recording and an hour or so of editing before I can import it into the video. Editing the video takes about 8 to 12 hours by itself, whilst creating the thumbnail is usually about an hour, though more complex ones can take longer. Uploading the video, editing tags, description, chapters, cards, end screen, playlists, etc., and categorizing for monetization, copyright checks, etc., usually then takes about another hour or more, depending on the type and the length of video. So in total, that's about 32 hours of input to get a weekly video up. I'm typically working on more than one video at once, so it's easy to get 50 or more so hours a week just at the front end, plus the time I spend going through comments, engaging other modelers, and doing research for the videos. Now, I'm telling you all this as history and explanation, not as a sub-story. I love that I can do this right now, though it's not currently sustainable long term. What I would really love though is your continued support to be able to get the channel to that point so that I can create more content that people enjoy and can learn from. So how can you do that? Well, it's pretty simple, and 80% of these things won't cost you an extra penny. If you were to do the first 7 out of these 10, I'd be extremely happy and very grateful. Now, the biggest single thing you can do to support me is to watch my videos, as you are doing now. That is what YouTube is all about, that is what being a content creator is all about, and that is the single biggest thing that you could do to support me. The second very simple thing you can do to support me is to watch my videos all the way through to the end. So on YouTube, we are judged for something called the percentage view metric. We're judged for all metrics possible, and the watch time, the percentage watch time, is just one of them. So even if you have the last parts on just in the background and you're not really watching them, that is still measured, and I'd really appreciate that because that extended watch time does actually make a big impact on the videos themselves and how YouTube views the channel and my content especially. The next obvious one is to leave a like on the videos that you're watching. This is another big one for YouTube. I know a lot of people who don't bother. I often forget myself. But if you watch the video and you don't completely hate it with a passion, then please just click the like button. It takes no more than a fraction of a second. It does tell YouTube, of course, that you like that particular video. But in more general terms, it ratifies the channel and that I'm producing content that people want to watch, and that in turn shows YouTube, or the YouTube algorithm, that actually this is a channel that it should be putting up in relevant content for people who watch similar sorts of videos. Another obvious one, comment on the video. YouTube obviously views engagement positively, and I do take the time to read every single comment that you post, and I do try to respond to the majority where that's appropriate. Some, just a thumbs up really, I can't respond to, other than liking that. So whatever your comment is, I really do appreciate it, and I actually really enjoy hearing your stories, your tips, your perspectives, and that helps me build out the channel more fully as well. Subscribe to the channel. Most people that watch my content are not subscribed. I really hope that watching my videos you'll consider adding me to your subscriptions. It doesn't cost anything, it doesn't affect your YouTube experience in any other way, so even if you like just one of my videos, a subscription would be a fantastic way of showing your support. You can click the notification bell. Don't worry, you're not going to get things popping up every single day from me. I do try to put out at least one video per week, and I will also put out a community post which probably averages out at about the same frequency. Sometimes it'll be 2 in a week, some weeks you won't get any, but your YouTube isn't going to be spammed with Mann's Model Moments notifications. If you make sure that your notification settings are set to all, then you should also get notifications when I post new videos. Number 7 is a really big one, and that is to share my videos with others that you think may actually like them. Now, whether individually, so sending it to a friend, or on Reddit, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or other social media platforms, sharing my videos directly brings them to a new audience outside of the YouTube algorithm. So all YouTube creators on the platform are a slave to the YouTube algorithm. Now, if just 10% of you posted a link to one of my videos on a social media site, and that post attracted just one extra sub, that's a massive boost to the channel, and the single easiest way to grow it outside of YouTube picking, for whatever reason, a particular video and promoting it. Now, I mentioned that 80% of these wouldn't cost you a single extra penny. I said extra because this one does require you to purchase something, but it's something that you would buy anyway. And that is buying products through my Amazon affiliate storefront. So I have an Amazon storefront which showcases products that I use in my videos. I only showcase things that I personally have used and approve of, or are directly equivalent to those products if they're not specifically available, and I only look at the ones that have good ratings and again are directly equivalent to things that I do use. I do get a small commission for any sales bought through a link. Again, it's pretty small, but that applies even if they're not on my list. So if you click through on the link, you buy some tamiya extra thin, for instance, and then also buy a microphone, you would also be contributing to the channel because I would get a small commission on that microphone sale, even though it's not on one of my direct lists. Now, the final two do cost money, and that is obviously becoming a member of the channel. I do now have channel memberships active. They do have different levels there. And I have a private Discord group that I've set up. It's accessible to channel members and patrons only. So you can ask me questions directly, you can vote on content releases, suggest topics for videos, and so on. Members also get automatic entry into a monthly giveaway that I'm starting, with higher levels having more virtual tickets in this raffle. At the moment, I've just got a single member, so at this moment, they're guaranteed to receive this month's giveaway right now if nobody else joins. You also do get things like super likes and priority messaging in live streams, which again, I'll be starting this year. Finally, if YouTube memberships aren't your thing, then joining my Patreon is the non-YouTube alternative you can support me directly. This comes with all the same benefits as being a YouTube channel member, except the YouTube specific stuff like super likes in live chats. But it also has the extra benefit of free merch after a 3-month period, from a sticker at the lower levels, through a mug to a t-shirt at the higher levels. You may wonder why YouTube memberships don't come with merch, and that's because this is all handled by Patreon themselves, not by me directly. Both Patrons and channel members, however, are entered into the monthly giveaway, and again, higher tiers have more chances to win that than the lower tiers. So that's it. Hopefully I've explained why I'd welcome your support, and you feel that you'd be able to do some of these at least, and what you can expect if you do decide to go the extra mile and actually put your hand in your pocket for me. I'm not expecting this to be a one-way street. I think that if you're supporting me, then the very least I can do is to give you some rewards and incentives for doing so, and that the increase in viewership and subscriptions can help me to keep improving the channel to be able to give you the content that you'll both enjoy and look forward to. That's all for this instalment of Mann's Model Moments. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel for more like it, and share this video with others you think would also enjoy it. You can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook, and if you're feeling generous, then I also have a Patreon, which is absolutely the best way of helping me to grow the channel and produce more content like this. With that, I hope you have plenty of modelling moments of your own, and I look forward to welcoming you on the next video.